on in here.
What was your major again at MIT?
You couldn't major in brain, so that if you come back on your own, you learn a lot. We do have somebody who keeps defacing the sign, okay? First thing they do is mark easy way here. See how they've actually cut the grooves? Because Noah would be running up that way, but for me and my old knobby knees, we're going to take the trail I helped the Forest Service build. That same person that does that also marks Vortex here. See how they tried to start to carve that and they got caught? And it's not, it's here. So if you come back and they've defaced the sign and the Forest Service hasn't cleaned it up,
you'll know where it really is.
we haven't moved the Vortex. But it's the airport, that way. So even if you are a bookend hiker, it's an hour and a half to go all the way around. 2.5 if you're a stroller.
What does it mean when people set these rocks on top of each other? Just, I was here or something?
Okay, well this is more somebody being selfish. They're doing a balancing exercise and a harmony exercise that they think everybody else should see. Okay? I mean, if they really were spiritual, they'd do it and then put the rocks back where they got them. These are done by the Forest Service to mark the trail. And you know, Forest Service, I'll show you some things in a minute about where the Forest Service is really behind stuff. But, just kind of funny things. But first of all, why are we here? I mean, we're going to work on mind-body healing, and people say, well, I kind of associate that with drawing energy from the universe. I heard your lecture, wouldn't that work better in an inflow site? Why are we going to an upflow? And the answer is, if you have one little bit of doubt or fear in a very strong inflow area, you can get stuck limbic brains so easily that I actually prefer to do mind-body healing work here rather than Red Rock Crossing or bottom of the Grand Canyon, big inflows. And the reason is, Airport Mesa is actually not a pure upflow area. Hold on for me for a minute. Airport Mesa is more what I call the ski jump energy pattern. It's more of a combination vortex. It's a mini upflow in the midst of a much more massive inflow. Actually a giant valley. See, those aren't mountains. If you took the plane ride, you see that, that's a plateau. So what we have is Sedona itself is dominantly an inflow. It's a huge valley. When you're on the mesa within the valley, that's what gives you this. Understand? So you've got the inflow energy to draw energy from the universe, but then you have this upflow component so you don't get stuck limbic. That and the fact that Sedona, Airport Mesa, is the only place in Sedona where you get a 360-degree panorama of the whole town is why I like this for doing recharging work. It's almost like you can pull all the energy of this city. That's the airport.
It's mucusy water. So you're being punished by the rocks.
But if you're in an enhanced energy site, it makes it easier to do. Why is this the easiest place to do remote tapping from in Sedona? The way a big telescope works, the light comes in, hits a huge concave mirror at the back of the telescope and is projected forward to the eyepiece of the camera. That's the mirror. That curved red rock wall is why this is the easiest place to do remote tapping from. And that's part of why she put the chapel here. The chapel has that, soaring design. I usually do the tours from 1 to 4 because at about 4:15 the shadow will spread across here. Today with the clouds you don't see it, but if there were no clouds, trying to be here, they don't want you going past the sign.